What's up, chat? What's up, YouTube? For all my YouTube guys and girls out there. This will be up there after this. It's gonna be uncut too, just like the last one. Hope everybody's having a fine day. But enough of that. Let's get into it.
Never thought I'd be glad to sail here with a smuggler.
If anyone asks, you never met me. This is your final warning, Kai.
That's right. I fought our first boss already.
Hey! Turn around and sail back to wherever you came from. This dock is reserved for the Imperial Envoy. And she's late. Probably died at sea. Good riddance.
I like that. Want to try saying that in a way that doesn't piss off the Imperial Envoy?
Wait, you're the... Fuck.
Nice.
Forgive me, Envoy. I meant nothing by it. A slip of the tongue. Can we start over? Name's Cynric, captain of the local militia. We're a scrappy bunch, but we know our way around Paradise. Unlike most Adirans who couldn't find their ass with both their hands. Oh, present company excluded. They told me you were godlike, but I didn't know what to expect. Your face, it's so...
Gorgeous, elegant, authoritative. Wretched, loathsome, unlovable. Just point me to the embassy and I'll be out of your way. Let's just clear silently.
On second thought, why don't I just shut up before I say anything else I regret?
Now there's a good idea.
Good idea.
No doubt you've come for the Adiran ambassador, but he's gone, along with our claviger.
Who or what is the claviger?
Well, he's the closest thing we have to a local authority. Part keeper of the keys, part bald fist.
Paradise's mayor, more or less. Most people out here aren't fond of established hierarchies and titles. So, we made up some new ones.
Alright. Interesting. Left town at the same
No,
time.
there's some kind of blight in the wilderness and rumors of plague. They went to investigate. Nature has a mind of its own in these parts. When the ecosystem changes, we ask ourselves how and why.
Leaderless and rudderless is the natural state of things in Paradise anyway. Keeps things interesting.
That doesn't sound too good. Sounds like a lot of crime happens here. I have a missive to deliver for the Emperor from the Emperor of Adir.
I'm sorry, Envoy, but no one's here to receive it.
Nonsense. There's a small army of pickpockets, smugglers, and scoundrels between those walls who'd be happy to take it off your hands.
Just ignore him.
Where did you say they went? Because I've got an idea.
They traveled northwest to the Strangle Route, past the old Pargroon Wall.
You need to find the ambassador, and I need to find the claviger. How's about we partner up?
Can you follow orders?
I did my time in the Rawatayan Navy. I'm good, as long as you talk real slow.
Kai, before you go, remember, you're taking a distinguished veteran into the wilderness. Make sure she comes back alive, or the Steel Garrote will have my head.
Better yours than mine.
Let's get going.
Right behind you. We've got to find your ambassador and my claviger before something else does.
Alright. Got ourselves a new companion. Leave that up for a second, so you guys can read it. if you so choose. I'm not going to.
I'll bet you're glad to be on dry land after that voyage. Come on, let's get you some
You
fresh
bet
air.
it.
Pargrunen left these beacons all over the island. They're good for finding your way around.
Please, how
Is it
hard is it
side
to
quest?
answer a question? I can't believe how rude everyone is around here.
Is there something I can help you
How
with?
hard could it be to find a watcher?
Hey, I just got here. I'm just as lost as you.
I was afraid you'd say that. I need to speak to one, fast.
Something serious? Someone in trouble?
Something more like. A band of Zorips invaded my house. What am I gonna do?
I can
Then
handle
take my
giant
house
lizards.
key. It's northwest of here. That cabin on the cliff all by itself. Gods know I can't go back. And there's nothing to steal either. The Zorips saw to that. Come back when you've dealt with them. And make sure you get their leader, too. I'm sorry, but I don't think they'll go quietly. You'll have to kill them.
You'll get your cabin
Thank
back. That's a
you.
promise.
That may not be worth much coming from a stranger, but I mean it.
I've come in
Check
search of
that.
lost
Side quest.
treasures. Have you heard any rumors of such things?
Keep up the good work, soldiers.
Venture past the palisades at your own risk. There's no guarantee of safety out in the wild.
Beautiful view from these cliffs. Real long way down, too.
I bet. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm totally eating.
Take your best shot. Watch the left.
On the fucking healer. Come on, boy. I have stamina, that's not good. Ah, fucker. Ah. How's that shit feel, yeah? Ah, you didn't like that, did you?
Zarips. They may be small, but they'll overwhelm you if you're not careful.
I was just getting warmed up.
Alright. Oblivion NPC. Fucking, I'm just getting started. Head ass.
This is the Hengen's place, or was. It's the Zarips now. Right behind you.
Die, you fucking lizard lips. You don't belong here.
Anything juicy?
Been having dreams about a Zarep. What do you make of that?
Maybe it has something to do with that wall painting in the other room. Let's check it out.
Ooh, I got an attribute point. Up that. Wizard ability tree. That might be good to have. Quick reload. That you're going to have. Okay. Take those. Alright, what we got here? Got a throwable.
I'm no art critic, but I've never seen a mural like that. Looks like an elf and Zarep holding hands. What do you see?
I see friends, not enemies. You think Zarep painted this?
Why don't we ask Tehangan about it? It's her house. She ought to know something.
Alright. We will go and do so. My goodness, this game is beautiful.
What kind of stats is that? Get serious. Get lost.
Despite what the reviews are on this game, I think it's pretty good.
Oh, please tell me I can go home now.
Other than the fact that the sensitivity kind of sucks in this game. Still pretty good. Found a journal in your cabin. It was interesting.
You read my journal? That's private. Why would you do a thing like that?
These aren't standard Zarp tactics. What are you hiding?
What would I know about... Alright. I lied to you. I can't keep it up anymore. Have you ever felt aimless? Like you ought to have a purpose, but you don't. Like you'd do anything to find out why you're meant to be here.
No one is meant
I'd
for
love
something.
to. I'm not good at anything, no matter what I put my mind to. An animancer told me that I might have half a soul. I finally had an answer. The question was, who got the other half? I thought if I could meet this person and see what they were like, I might gain some purpose or something. And then I came here and found a Zorip.
Could be worse. At least you found what you were looking for?
But what do I do about it? How do I not think about what I can never have? I'm so... I've got to find some meaning in all this. I can't go back and I can't go forward. I'm just stuck here. lost. Again.
It's your life.
Well,
What do you
when
want to
put
do?
it like that, if you're positive it doesn't mean me any harm, I'll go. I'll be brave. I'll find it. I really hope you're right. Oh, I forgot. You still deserve to be paid for your time, if nothing else. I didn't think... Well,
Vindictive band.
it's nice to get help from an Adiran. I'll say that much.
Alright. Now back to the main matter. First off, what does this shit do? Alright. Oh no, +1 crit chance is pretty good. Critical hits deal poison damage, that's pretty good too. Emperor's orders. All quest items. I feel like quest items should disappear whenever you're done with the quest. But maybe the reason they don't is for some other reason. Guess I'll never know until then.
When this one falls, what'll you Adirans do then?
Your armor could use some work. Let's check the watermill for supplies.
You said watermill? Was that back there? Quest armor fit for the wilds. I did not want to do that. I accidentally dropped my controller almost.
Incoming Zaros. Oh, you got! Next one's mine.
Get smacked.
Hey! Over here!
Those are? Must have been scavenging supplies too. Oh, look, Paradis and that. You got everything you need to fix up your armor. Let's head to camp.
Upgrade my armor at the workbench. What the fuck? This is a workbench? Oh, okay. Makes sense. Find materials to upgrade my shit. So I could just upgrade my shit over time, make it better. That's cool.
Nice work. That'll help against whatever we face out there. After your voyage, it must be nice to spend the night on dry land. Personally, I've always found the rocking of a ship to be soothing. As long as I've got my feet facing the bow, that is. You know, for most people, getting sent to the living lands is a punishment. But, according to Steenrick, you're the personal envoy of the Emperor of Adir himself. Quite a position.
I distinguish myself with the tall grass. I've seen more than my
Tall
share
grass,
of battle.
Even in Rawatai, you lot are the stuff of legend. I guess I should count myself lucky our paths didn't cross sooner. But that raises a bigger question. Why would your emperor send one of his most accomplished warriors all the way out here?
I'm investigating the dream scores.
Oh, that almost does sound like a punishment. I don't know how you investigate a so-called plague of the soul, so better you than me. Being a godlike, I don't suppose your patron deity gives you any unique insights into matters of the soul, do they?
Don't even know who they
I
are.
thought every godlike knew their god. That's one of the stranger things I've heard. And out here, that's saying something. Sorry, these are unusual times.
No, I bet they are.
I haven't
What do you mean?
met anyone who's really seen the Dream Scourge yet, but that hasn't stopped people from worrying about the rumors. Refugees are flooding in from outlying regions. The guards are restricting access to the city. And people are making offerings to the gods for everything from hangovers to indigestion, just in case.
That's why
I like
I'm
your
here.
confidence. Just be careful how you express it. Unfortunately, the presence of so many Adiran troops and the rumored exploits of the Steel Garrote paladins supporting them is only making a tense situation worse. I think that's why the Clavenger accompanied your ambassador.
Heard the Living Lands was a lawless frontier. A little order and stability
Don't
are
get me
needed.
wrong. We have had a welcome reprieve from the usual muggings and murders since your country folk started arriving en masse. But I don't know how long that'll last. We're talking about an island that has been largely settled by nomads, exiles, and dissidents. People who tend to be suspicious of authority. But what about you? What's your stake in things? Besides your orders, of course.
I want to help. I'm going to stop the Dream Scourge one way or
Someone
another.
once told me you need more than a little crazy to last out here. I get the feeling you'll fit right in. I'll let you get some rest, but thanks for talking. It's good to be part of a squad again, even if it's just for a while.
What can you tell me about Paradise?
It's the gateway to the Living Lands, a scenic port city that's as beautiful and dangerous as the wilds around it. Most visitors enjoy some mariner's porridge at the Balarock, a back alley shakedown, and then the sudden return of that porridge out of one end or the other. Then, if they've got any sins, they turn around and take their chances back where they came from, with authentic tales of their adventures in the living lands.
Don't seem to think much of Paradise or the people who
Don't
come
get me
here.
wrong. It's a great city. In part because it's great at winnowing out people who have no business being here. The living lands means a hard-won second chance for the people who settle here. But first, you've got to survive it. And the island gives no quarter.
If it's so deadly, why would anyone come here?
For a lot of people, the living lands is a last resort. They come fleeing war, debt, famine, the law. Take your pick. For others, it's freedom. To seek glory, to redefine yourself, to live in a way you can't, maybe even on pain of death wherever you come from.
The living land sounds like a haven.
It was, for some. Not always the types you'd want as your neighbors. Used to be. If you could last out here, you could count on being left alone.
But Adir is changing things, is that it?
That's what some fear. Ilgard's new embassy and his alliance with the Stilgarrote smell like the authority and order that a lot of people came here to leave behind. But I don't mean to put that on you. I imagine you're tired of having to answer for every Adiran who sneezes into somebody's stew.
Why is the soul plague called the Dream Scourge anyway?
They say people afflicted with it have strange, vivid dreams and start confusing them with reality. What starts as a light daze becomes severe disorientation and eventually a bent towards chaotic violence. And then, fungal growths take over your body. So Dream Scourge.
Wonderful.
I guess it sounded better than miasmal canker.
I've got questions about
Ask
you.
away.
When did you come to Paradise?
That must have been 6 years ago now. I guess I was drifting, looking for a change. I was living
Change
in
from
a
what?
settlement called Thirdborn. It's a rugged little place, lots of Rawatayan expatriates.
You must have missed the amenities of a bigger city like Paradise.
Yeah, something like that. Anyway, we were talking about something else, yeah?
What did you do before you came to the Living Lands?
I joined up with the Rawatayan
Like
Navy as soon as I was old enough. I was part of our campaign to establish a foothold in the Deadfire Archipelago.
That must have been before you restyled yourselves as the Royal Deadfire
Not
Company.
that long before, but yeah. Back then, we weren't even making pretenses at our purpose there. We were returning to our ancestral homeland, reclaiming fertile soil that would feed Rawatai. Additionally, we were helping Deadfire, bringing organization to the pirate-ridden archipelago and civilization to our distant Wana cousins.
Sounds
To add
familiar.
in bringing order and civilization to our lawless frontier? Then I hope you learn from my mistakes faster than I did. The Huana didn't want us there. We spent almost as much time fighting the tribes as we did pirates and Wilder. And it was hard to see how any of our fighting and dying was feeding people back home. I'd always heard that war was supposed to temper us, strengthen us, but I didn't see that either.
Then
Some
what
fell
did you
apart.
see?
Some bought into the cruelty that our continued presence required. Others didn't buy into it, but went along with it anyway. And that bothered me more somehow. I deserted. and I bounced between different mercenary companies for almost 10 years.
You disliked fighting for Rabotai so much, you left to fight for other people?
Hey, not all of us catch on so quick. Besides, there were only so many options for a Rawatayan deserter with no training and anything else. As a mercenary, I figured I could at least choose my battles and my crew.
Same shit, different uniform.
Yeah, it just took me a little longer to figure that out. Being part of a squad kept me going. For a while, anyway. By the time I came to the Living Lands, I'd seen enough. Had enough.
Did you find something better here?
I did. Yeah. For a while. Look, if I can give you some hard-won advice, stay on your toes. You're in a difficult position. Whatever your role asks of you, make sure it's something you're willing to give. Because you're the one who has to live with the consequences. I figured.
Believe me, I know. You're originally from a Rabotai?
What gave it away? My finely pointed teeth? Or the striking blue of my scales?
We have Omawa and a deer too, you know.
Fair enough.
Oh,
My
no.
people are known to roam. Rawatai's hardly a hospitable environment. Many of us end up settling elsewhere or making a living on the go. That's where you get the popular image of the Amawa bodyguard or mercenary.
Oh, I was right, Omawa. Weren't you a mercenary?
Don't sell me short. I've also been a drifter, a middling carpenter, and a terrible card player. We should play sometime. I'll show you.
I've been to Rabotai. I remember near constant
Then you must have
storms.
come during our sunny season. Lashed by storms and battered by waves. We call it the rough country. And old trenchers say it's made us who we are. We do a lot
Trenchers?
of digging for irrigation, drainage, warfare, the occasional village tournament. Anyone from Rawatai has spent enough time in some kind of hole in the ground to be on a first-name basis with the worms. So, trenchers. Those of us who leave are scramble roots, hardy weeds that can survive just about anywhere.
Adversity builds strength and
You'd fit
character.
right in with the Ranganui's inner circle. It's true that the same things that make Rawatai a difficult place to live have shaped our people and our kingdom. Our coral masons have built living harbors and fortifications along the coast to protect our ships and shelter our cities. For all our shortage of fertile soil, Rawatai's land is abundant in saltpeter, copper, iron, most of the other materials you need to outfit your military with weapons and cannons. We value struggling and striving together. It helped us survive and build one of the most powerful navies in Aora.
As well as one of the most warlike and expansionists.
You're not wrong. Though, my countrymen would point out that we had to expand to find fertile land to feed our people. And the scattered kingdoms we've absorbed in the process have joined one of the most advanced nations in the world.
That's complicated.
And that's what I like about the Living Lands, where most civic concerns are about as nuanced as a wall of sharpened stakes. Until recently, anyway.
Let's talk about
Sure.
Dawnshore.
What's on your mind?
I got questions. Okay, that's all.
We should
Actually,
be safe enough. But I'll take watch, just in case. I haven't seen this much excitement in a while. Perhaps I've got you to thank for bringing it with you, Envoy.
That's right. You better thank me. We knew you wanted to fight. Yep, rest for the night. Time to get on with the story quest. Oh, what we got here? What the hell is that? Oh, there's an enemy up there.
Even Pargrunan walls can't stand against this place.
Cooked rabbit. Take that. I'll take that.
Unseen,
An
unheard.
enchanting material. Essence potion too. I'll take all this. I sneak right up on this guy.
Right flank!
Damn. Damn. Fucker. Ah, shit. God damn.
Another win, but who's counting?
He just got shot. 100% food poisoning, alright. Rusting out meat. Well, that's probably gonna be good for something. Good old enchanting material. There we go. Fill the HP all the way. Yep.
You're coming, Captain!
That. Damn.
Stand a chance!
That thing almost killed me. Like 3 times.
A rot seeps through here. Who poisons us? We cannot see.
I'm gonna switch my fucking weapon. I don't think I like this. What the hell? What did I just... What am I doing? Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go back to the spear and shield.
Odd. Didn't used to be this overgrown. I can take care of that if you want.
Give me a target.
I don't see a target.
What am I hitting?
It's fire starter. Firestarter is a command that orders Kite to burn away webs, brambles, or other flammable obstacles. Open the action and select command while aiming at a flammable object.
Ready? Aim.
There we go.
I got a bad feeling about whatever that bear's chomping on. Sniper on my side. That's a bad way to go.
Can't even see how he went. Stupid ass bear in the way. Whatever.
Quiet as the depths.
Shit. Seems a little weird about that. I would kind of wish it was like parries instead, but it's whatever.
Here it comes.
Did that because I'm a godlike motherfucker. That's how I did it.
That's the claviger. What happened?
Are you blind? We're being hunted. Get rid of the bear and we'll talk after.
What
Show me
the
what you got.
fuck? Every single time that hit, that's crazy. That's quite the roar. Hit. Do that. How's that feel, huh? How's that feel, punk? Not too good, does it? Huh. Shit, I stepped in. Big stinky ass bear. Use my ability. Just get silenced by a bear?
You okay? Time to rally.
Oh shit. No! He's dead. Die. 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 Yeah, boy, die.
Take that, you monstrosity! Well done!
What happened to that bear?
Unique find up material. Gem. Another gem. Upgrade. Nice. I'll take that too. An offhand
Poor
unique item?
bastard.
No, I'll take that.
One of Ludwine's toy soldiers. I never even learned their name. Not that it would have done us any good.
Calling him a toy soldier is insane.
My savior. Oh, thank the gods. Your arrival couldn't have been more timely.
Don't thank the gods, thank me.
I wouldn't have stood a chance against that beast. I owe you my life. Oh, Ambassador Falchion Heelguard at your service. And you must be our Imperial envoy. Better late than never, I say.
Always better late than never. I have an urgent missive from the Emperor for
Keep
you,
it
Ambassador.
close until we're back at the embassy. I prefer to take bad news in the comfort of my office. Aren't you going to introduce me to your capable companion? Can he be trusted?
Of course he can be trusted. Kai offered to accompany me, and he's had my
Well,
back
did he
so
now?
far.
A little faster, and we might be able to save Clavenger Aemon, too. Happy to have been of service, nevertheless.
I'm charmed. I take it you had business with the Clavenger? Poor fellow. It was the bear that killed him, of course. This wilderness has been a little too wild of late.
As we can see. That bear had the dream scourge, I'm sure
I'm
of it.
no woodsman, but I'm inclined to agree. We heard alarming reports of a blight in the wilderness, and a strange corruption moving toward the city. The changes in the ecosystem are expected, but this one was progressing too rapidly to ignore. We tracked the corruption all the way here, but all we found was that creature gone mad.
Saw something like this at Fort Northreach.
Did you? We lost contact with our coastal detachment days ago. I was hoping for better news. The situation is more dire than I imagined. We need a plan of action before whatever this is consumes the living lands.
We are here. Come to us. Commune with us. We have waited for you. Come.
What's the matter? Can you hear me?
Of course I can. I'm fine, Ambassador. How are you?
But you... Very well, if you say so. The Emperor trusts your judgment, and so do I. Whatever you think is
I
best,
surely wasn't staring
I'll
off into
support it.
space.
You know something of our troubles. That much is clear. What would you have us do?
I'm going to try something else with the Adrakai. Be prepared to catch me if I
Right
pass
behind
out.
you.
Oh, just be careful. The Emperor would never forgive me if anything happened to you.
Take it slow. We'll be right here.
Examine the Adra pillar.
It is you. Come closer. We feared you were but a dream. We wake from seasons of slumber. We have been waiting.
You've been speaking to me since Fort Northreach. What do
We
you
were
want?
drowning in our nightmares for so long. Your hand was a branch. Escape. We reached for you. And you are familiar to us. Our memories are fractured. But you too are alone in your strangeness.
Let's set that aside. What's wrong with the strangle
Rot
root?
eats at the foundation of this land. Corruption seeps into the soil. It spreads and festers and seeps and crawls. Poor bear. Poor us. Poor you.
Poor bear. It killed the Clavager and wanted to kill me.
No, not its fault. Fear hides behind teeth and talons. We are afraid too. We fear the rot. It spreads in the bear, the water, the wild. It is an infection. A foreign body invades. The host fights back. We feel the pain of this intrusion. It overwhelms us. If an animal sickens after a fight, as it howls and sings its agony, what do you do?
Put the poor thing down so it doesn't cause harm to itself or anyone else.
Because some things might be pruned, some branches cut to save the tree. Envy. How much we envy the loving dead, peaceful under the flowers.
Look, I came to see what's wrong with the strangle root. Can you help or not?
The rot festers. We could suck the poison out, let green things grow in its place, and we could give you the gift of our healing touch. But a favor for a favor. Would you help us in return when we ask it? We
Depends,
offer
what do
you
you
the
want?
power to heal and be healed, and you would wheedle and bargain? Decide. Do you wish this power or not?
Fuck it.
Favor
I
for
want
a
it.
favor then. This place shall heal, and you shall know our power. We tire. New again this world, new again words. We will find you soon.
Godlike ability, Dream Touch. Heals and revives all nearby allies and deals damage over time to nearby Delimgan Dream Thralls and Vessels. Cool.
Incredible. Envoy, I don't know what you did, but that was miraculous.
You alright? You look like you were in a trance for several minutes.
What happened? What can you recall? Spare no detail.
Something reached out to me through the address.
You must be sensitive to the spirit world. Some are gifted, or cursed, with such talents. Inquisitor Ludwig will need to hear of this. I've agreed to share my findings with the Steel Garrote, as long as they do the same. Not that she has any interest in ecology. Ludwig is obsessed with our security, sees enemies lurking around every corner.
That's her problem. I'm here for the Dream
Your
Scourge.
interests are more aligned than you know. But while you and I answer to the Emperor, Ludwig and the Steel Garrote answer only to themselves. Stay out of their way, and they'll return the favor. We'll talk more
Understood.
at the embassy. I'll ensure the Paradise militia give you free passage into the city. Envoy, what you've done here is truly amazing. Let's keep up the good work, eh?
Just watch your step. There are swaths of the city barely more civilized than this.
You got it.
Whatever the Inquisitor found, she can't be worse than that thing. Can she?
Guess we may not know.
You are full of surprises, Envoy. I'd heard godlights have strange powers, but I've never known one to heal an entire grove. Guess your Emperor really did send the right person for the job.
The path to Paradise is a tad overgrown, but I can find my way back.
Is there anything to be upgraded? Let's upgrade that. Doesn't look like I have anything that can be upgraded. Yeah, nothing I can upgrade. Alright, now that's gonna do it.
Hilgard doesn't seem
Gonna
like
do
the
it for
kind of
this
man you'd send to
episode.
the frontier, does he? You seem much better suited to it.
Hope everybody that came to the stream enjoyed it. And for everybody on YouTube, leave a like, leave me a comment. Let me know if I should continue this or not. And yeah, appreciate y'all, and I'll catch y'all next time.